Greetings. I don't know what I'm doing. I just stopped midway through watching a Wheezy Waiter video from October 19th of this year, which was coincidentally 3 days after my 23rd birthday, aka my Michael Jordan, aka Dr. Pepper birthday. And this entire video is about how to be yourself. And I don't know how to do that on YouTube because if you've watched any of my previous videos, two most recent ones are just me talking. That's sort of what being a YouTube vlogger is about. But the one before the previous two, so 3 videos ago, is my pirate video in which I'm nothing like me. I'm sort of obnoxious and crazy, and that is in the interest of keeping the viewer engaged. I am genuinely having a hard time just talking off the cuff. I am not a good public speaker in spite of the fact that I did theater all through high school and most of college so far, and I've done almost 30 shows, but I don't know how to talk to people as me. So I do things to make myself comfortable, and I gesticulate a lot with my hands, especially now that my nails are done, because they're pretty, and so I like to do hand movements like this. And I do things like sit really awkward and tilt my head to the side and lift one eyebrow because I'm really aware of the fact that this eyebrow is pretty much raised all the time because this eye droops naturally because I was a preemie baby by a month. I don't know what that has to do with it, but apparently that's why my eye droops, because I was a preemie. Go figure. So then this eyebrow tries to make up for the fact that this eyebrow is always like this, so then I can raise it. But I don't want these lines on my forehead, so I'm like, okay, so this one's raised, so then and then my eyes look crazy huge because I have big eyes because they're bulging kind of a little bit. People tell me that's called doe eyes, but they're bulgy, and then I have a big nose, which you can't really tell because I'm straight on right now, but if you saw my profile you'd be able to tell. So already I have 8 counts against me in terms of acting like myself, but then I also I don't like my chin because it's kind of receding, and you can't totally tell right now, but I'm kind of sitting forward so that my chin is nicely defined, because otherwise I totally have the Kristen Wiig not really 2 chins but kind of 2 chins thing going on. So I don't really know how to be myself on YouTube is what I'm saying. So trying to establish myself as a vlogger is really difficult because I don't know how to be myself, and I don't know how to keep up with what's popular on YouTube, which is a really fast talking, kind of fun, quirky awesomeness with good camera skills and editing. And I have a mediocre camera from care of Apple photo booth, and I can edit via iMovie, which is only so good for that. So already I can't really be what YouTube thinks I should be. So I don't know how to be myself. How do I self? Okay, side note, so I'm a nerd fighter, which frankly means, apparently means that I have to itch my nose. Sorry. Anyway, it means that I'm a nerd fighter, which means that I follow Hank and John Green's blog, the Vlog Brothers blog, and the nerd fighter sign is this, right? Because it's this is Spock from Star Trek, live long and prosper, right? This is the Vulcan thing. So I the other day I was in the shower, because I think really well in the shower too. I think if I'm talking and if there's water running on top of my head, so I think if I'm talking in the rain. But anyway, so I was thinking about what the opposite sign would be for the arch nemesis of nerd fighters, which are called Decepticons, because in Transformers the Decepticons are the bad guys, but also because there's not really another name that's for a group of bad guys that you could call people who are not nerd fighters, who are bullies. So I came up with this because this is the Spock sign, right? So for a split second in The Little Mermaid, Ariel does this, and so since I was tiny I've practiced this, so I decided that since that is the opposite of that, then the opposite of the nerd fighter symbol would be this. Because it's like they like deceive you, right? Like in front of your